Okay, I want to share something really cool with you because I have been doing teleseminars and webinars for over a decade now, and so bear with me if this video is a little bit shaky. I'm gonna do my best to hold this steady, but I kind of got some notes on my computer monitor over here that I'm gonna be reading from because I want to make sure I keep my thoughts together on this for you. But you ever get on a webinar or a teleseminar, and I can just realize my hair is just like all messed up. Yeah, the joy of working at home. Yeah, but you ever been on a webinar or a teleseminar where the presenter is trying to get engagement going and all that, and they're asking questions and and you can just tell that they're reading from this supposed feedback they're getting, and you can just tell that it's all kind of scripted. It just doesn't feel legitimate or real or authentic or whatever the word is you want to use. And sorry about that. I'm moving around a little bit. And of course, for me and doing what I do, I'm always wanting to, man, I'm really shaking this thing around. Sorry about that. I want to just to make a real connection, because in what I do, it's not about making a transaction. It is about making a connection. And that's what's most important to me. And so I have been really wanting to get engagement going in my trainings. And I owe this to a good friend of mine, Richard Petrie, because he has really helped me with this. And I want to share 5 questions that I've been asking on my recent trainings that have gotten so much engagement going. And not only that, ultimately sales. And yeah, like I said, it's not about making the transaction though, because I'm far more about, rather than trying to sell to everybody, I just want to sell to those who really are a right fit and do make a connection with me. So I want to really make that connection. And so here's like 5 questions that I've been using, and bear with me as I kind of switch over here and kind of look at my monitor a little bit. But here's 5 questions that I have been using, and I'll tell you, the engagement from these have been absolutely incredible. So the first question I've been asking people on my trainings is, where do you want your income to be in 12 months? I know, that's kind of a superficial kind of a question, if you would, but I mean, this is a starting point, because everybody wants to increase their income, increase their revenue. And then once we get that and they start kind of sharing that with me, the second question I'll ask them is, why is it important for you to increase your income to that level? What are your reasons for increasing your income? And I explain to them, before I show you what I'm going to show you, I want to just get your input. I want to get feedback from you. And I need to understand why you want to increase your income. I want to, help them get really clear on their why. Why are they doing this? Then the third question I'll ask them, and once again, thanks, Richard, so much for kind of helping me formulate these questions. The third question is, who else would benefit from you increasing your income to this level? Who are the people in your life, your family, your friends, your business associates that would also benefit? Are there perhaps other charities or other organizations in your life that would also benefit? And I tell them, write that, let me know. And I also, by the way, I let people know in my trainings that they can remain completely anonymous with their feedback. They don't have to let me know who they are. They don't have to type in their name or email or anything like that. They can remain completely anonymous, and which kind of spurs more people on to just freely and openly share with me, knowing that I'm the only one going to be seeing their comments. The fourth question that I then ask is, what would it mean for you to get to this income level? Beyond the money, what will it tell you about yourself to be able to accomplish this? If you had this level of confidence in yourself, how would that play out in other areas of your life? And I let them know too that, what they're actually writing down and what they're sharing with me is the impact of having this added income. And what they're finding as they do this is that it's not even about the income at all. It's about the things in their life that is most important to them that the added income will do and will allow them to accomplish. And this kind of a questioning process is just building such engagement with people. I mean, when it just comes from the heart, when I just let them know, hey, I'm here to help you, but I want a little bit of insight from you. And the fifth question that I asked is if there was one word to describe how this feels when you have this level of income and these other things are going on in your life, what would that one word be? And I just have them type that in and share that with me. And I'll tell you, this has been so amazing as far as increasing engagement, increasing the connection that I get to have with people. And I know, I kind of bounced around on this video trying to read a little bit notes to make sure I got all the questions so I could share this right with you. But, then I ask these questions near the beginning of the training. And then later in the training, there's 3 more questions that I ask them. And that just really solidifies all this and internalizes it for them and gets them seeing toward their own bigger future. And if you got value from this, let me know. Just post your comments or what have you. Let me know. And if you want to know what the other 3 questions are, let me know that as well. And then I'll come back with you and share those as well. Hope this helps out, and I just wanted to share some insight. And once again, thank you so much, Richard, for helping me formulate this because it's been a game changer.